My friend had a wonderful life. And there was a man who gave all his abilities to the mission. And there was another missionary who left his wife and children and went into the deepest, darkest jungle of mission. In each one of these historically known cases, the people had vision, they had confirmation, it had credibility, they knew it was going to come to pass. And they passed away, they died. C.T. Studd died on the mission field after giving millions. Everybody said, what a waste! Man went to South America to try to kill him. His wife and children were home. Everybody said, what a waste. Friend Gloria had this vision of what God was going to do in the end time. And she died without fulfilling the vision. Everybody said, what a waste. The vision's dead. It must have been a pipe dream. It couldn't have come true. But God. Somebody say, but God. David said, everybody wants to kill me. Nobody wants to help me. Even my family says there's no hope for me. Not even in God. And then he says, Selah, which means shut up and listen to the Lord, dude. It means take an interlude. Listen to the music. It means chill and wait on the Lord. Selah. In Psalm 3, David does this lament, and the thing of it is, it's true. Everything he said was true. He wasn't in denial. And he wasn't just whining and griping like we do. I do. No, he was being real. This is what's going on in my life. And God said, Selah, and David shut up and waited on the Lord. And he had to do the adjustment. And he said, but God is a shield about me, my glory, and the lifter of my head. I will lay down and sleep and wake up refreshed because God will fight for me. God will do it for me. But God, these three wonderful saints, one of them I knew personally, had these wonderful visions, and they died in the process of bringing their vision forth, and it disappeared, apparently. Until we find that in the first two cases of the men, this one missionary's wife and kids went down to the very tribe and killed and ate the missionary. A revival broke out for years amongst native populations because of the blood and God sown into that tribe. And they saw that his wife and kids had come down out of God's love for them to validate the mission, to validate the ministry, to validate the very word that that man had spoken to them. They were so blown away that they got on their faces and repented before the wife and the two children, or 2 or 3 children, and ministry broke forth. You look up in missionary lore, you go looking for it. You'll find this story. C.T. Studd, you read his story. Man gave his fortune, went to the mission field, died there. People thought, man, that's it. But because of the investment that he made in the native population, that vision exploded. That ministry exploded. He who began a good work in you will perform it. My friend died without her vision ever coming to pass, but other people have picked it up and ran with it, and I'm one of them that is still standing in the gap, believing that everything she said will come to pass. And I've seen fruition of some of it, and I know it will. Because he who began a good work in you will complete it. And for some of us, it may be later than sooner. If you have that word from God, that you know is a word from God, I want to tell you, it's the zeal of the Lord of hosts that will